Recap in minutes. In today's video, we will be enjoying a sci-fi action film, entitled Revolt. There will be spoilers ahead, chill out and enjoy. The movie begins with American Special Forces engaging in a firefight against electrified bipedal robotic machines while protecting innocent civilians in Kenya. These aliens are targeting the survivors following the invasion. A loud explosion a few yards away from Bo, one of the soldiers, knocks him out cold. In severe pain and lying on the floor in a cell, he wakes up confused about what just happened. He appears to have no recollection of what transpired earlier. Seeing no other human being within his vicinity, he screams to get attention. He is then reprimanded by another prisoner, a French military doctor named Nadia, in the adjacent cell to keep quiet. Nadia is surprised when the American soldier asks where he is and what he is doing in East Africa. He seems to suffer memory loss from the explosion earlier. He can't even remember his own name. Nadia explains to him that the world has been invaded by alien machines that are now hunting down survivors. Bo uses the hole he created earlier from his cell to call for help. Nadia warns him not to do it as the thugs outside are worse than the machines that they are up against. Moments later, the thugs make their way inside. Bo fights back and manages to escape, but being outside the cell puts him in a more dangerous situation as he is now being hunted by one of the aliens. Meanwhile, Nadia kills one of the thugs who are on the verge of raping her. The two are now free. Now that both Nadia and Bo are out, they plan their next move. Bo suggests that they avoid populated areas as aliens remain relentless in wiping out the survivors. Bo wants to go to a US military base near Nairobi, but Nadia shows no interest in going with him. She believes that what awaits them would be dead bodies. Besides, it will be virtually impossible to call for help as satellites have also been destroyed by alien invaders. Bo understands Nadia's reasoning, but he remains compelled to join the war and head to the base. He is willing to proceed with his plan as he feels the need to do so. As Bo prepares a car to be roadworthy, he starts to recall fragments of the events before the explosion. Nadia joins him and volunteers to gather some food and water for them. Moments later, the two start their journey. However, their car is ambushed by some members of the Kenyan army. Outnumbered, Bo instructs Nadia to step out of the car and raise her arms. Resisting will just escalate the situation and put them in extreme danger. Both Nadia and Bo step out of the vehicle peacefully. They speak the local language to negotiate, but a satellite dish tattoo on Bo's arm raises the tension that forces Bo to disarm one of the soldiers and start shooting at the rest of the Kenyan army. He spares the life of two soldiers who cooperate. Bo is then told that his tattoo is a symbol of the heavily guarded satellite dishes at the US base. A Kenyan soldier explains that they believe that the Americans are controlling the aliens through the satellite dishes as they remain intact while everything else has been destroyed. Bo assures him that it's not the case and that the Americans are not involved. Using the vehicle of the Kenyan military, Nadia and Bo are now heading to where the satellite dishes are located. Nadia warns Bo of the possibility that the Americans are involved. If they are, then they are walking into a trap. Bo vows to start shooting at the Americans if Nadia's wild theory turns out to be true. They stop by a town and witness an alien machine killing someone with ease. As the machine is about to annihilate a child, Bo uses Nadia's gun to distract the alien. The alien then heads their way but is unable to find them. The next day, Bo and Nadia are captured by soldiers who use them as human bait by putting them in handcuffs and exposing them out in the open. Bo begs for them to let go of Nadia, but the soldiers refuse to concede. Moments later, one alien machine is lured toward their location. The soldiers then attempt to destroy the alien, but another one arrives to rescue the trapped alien and starts killing the soldiers. Bo and Nadia are spared as two alien machines pursue another soldier on a motorcycle. When the smoke clears, one alien machine is destroyed. Bo and Nadia come across a severely wounded photojournalist. At first, Bo thought he was a sniper. Nadia wants to check his wounds as he appears to be in severe pain, but he refuses, as removing the bandage might cause him to bleed to death. The photojournalist shows the shots he has taken with his camera. It chronicles the very moment that the aliens arrived and the chaos they caused. They then take the wounded man to safety. The photojournalist hands over his camera to Bo. He wants Bo to follow the photos on the way to the US military base, which he had encountered and photographed on his trip. He has one condition, though. He wants Bo to kill him instead of letting him bleed for days to die. The discussion is interrupted as they hear something approaching. The wounded man refuses to stay quiet as he wants Bo to stop his suffering. As Bo refuses to give in, Nadia chokes the man instead until he passes away. They then use the camera to trace the location of the US military base. As they get closer to their destination, the camera's battery dies. Bo and Nadia continue their journey in a car that Bo managed to hotwire. While in an open field, they notice several alien machines heading in their direction. They immediately return back to the car and speed away, but the aliens are closing in so fast. The aliens are now locked in. Shots are then fired in their direction. They spot a house and decide to go inside and hide in the basement. It's just a matter of time before they are caught and killed. They embrace as they wait for their demise. Moments later, the house starts to disintegrate like it's being absorbed. Nadia and Bo are then starting to get sucked in by the aliens' mothership. Nadia is eventually captured while Bo is dropped back. Bo regains consciousness. He is now alone and hurt. He continues his journey until he finally reaches the military base. To his surprise, the base is a total mess. It appears to be destroyed by the aliens as well. That would mean that the satellite dishes are not used to control the aliens. While resting, one alien machine finds Bo is too weak to hide, so he chooses to stay where he is. The alien scans him but leaves him alone after. He then begins to recall what happened after the explosion, but because of his wounds, he collapses and loses consciousness. Bo wakes up at a hospital after being saved by a group of Nairobi resistance fighters. He is then nursed to health in an isolated medical facility underground. He shares that his friend, Nadia, was taken by aliens while he was spared. One of those who saved him is starting to question Bo's story. He is then taken to Roderick, an army engineer. Roderick is currently creating an EMP that can be used against the aliens. He adds that the aliens gather humans together and transport them to a hovering mothership. When that process transpires, the mothership might be vulnerable to attack. Roderick shares that he is able to perfect the science behind the weapon using a small scale. This time, he is ready to calibrate the actual weapon. He reveals a plan to detonate the bomb within the range of the mothership in order to damage it and, in the process, deactivate the machines it controls. Roderick is also told that the aliens took Nadia but left Bo behind. This comes as a surprise for Roderick as he knows that the aliens take humans with them instead of leaving them behind. As the aliens are heading in their direction, one resistance fighter now believes that Bo is used by the aliens to track down the survivors. This allows Bo to dig deep into his memory. He now remembers being restrained by the aliens and implanted with a device in his spine, which had caused the amnesia and also gifted him with his electrical abilities. One of the resistance fighters points a gun at Bo and threatens to kill him now for putting all of them in danger. They worked so hard to remain safely hidden. Owning up to his mistake, Bo offers to leave and draw away the invading aliens who are now getting closer to them. He reminds the resistance fighters that killing him will ruin their only chance of getting the weapon as close to the mothership as possible. Only Bo can do that, as the machines will not shoot him. The alien machines already know their current location. The underground bunker of the resistance is in jeopardy at this point. They are then forced to evacuate their hiding place. Bo offers to help Roderick take the EMP bomb to the alien mothership through service tunnels. Bo is joined by a team of resistance fighters as he and Roderick carry the device through the tunnels. They are attacked by infiltrating machines, and one of them is severely injured in the process. The wounded woman is left behind as it will be impossible for her to escape the aliens. She then grabs a hand grenade, removes its pin, then waits until some of the aliens are within range. When she is certain that they are within range, she then detonates the explosive device. Bo leads the team until they make it to the location where the aliens are gathering their captured humans and killing those who attempt to get away. Bo is hesitant at first as there are too many people, and using the EMP might kill some of them. Roderick instructs him how to perfectly detonate the device to ensure that it functions the way it was designed. Bo manages to get close and attacks one of the machines surrounding the group of people. Because of the device planted in his spine, the machine does not harm him. The move creates an opportunity for the prisoners to escape while giving Roderick and his men the chance to push the EMP bomb beneath the mothership. Captive humans by the hundreds use the opening to run for safety. Bo then helps Roderick carry the EMP. As the aliens keep aiming at them, the power source of the bomb is damaged. Roderick tries to fix it, but he does not have enough time. Out of desperation and in order to save lives, Bo uses his own body as a conduit for electricity to power the bomb and detonate the device. This results in the mothership being destroyed. The movie ends with Bo waking up after the loud explosion. He is then told that the mothership has been blasted. As a result, the alien machines in Nairobi are also destroyed. It is then revealed that Bo regains his memories. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this and help the channel grow.